Jackie, thank you very much. Now, as we were telling you a little earlier on the programme, a global task force is being launched today to track, target and displace those involved in animal poaching. One of the biggest challenges remains bringing poachers to justice, and often that requires complex and expensive investigations in extreme conditions. So now more than ever before, the focus is on deterrence, stopping the hunters literally in their tracks. Well, to talk more about this, our next guest has helped to develop an intelligent surveillance software. Colleen Glaeser is here. Good morning to you, Colleen.
Good morning.
Now, this comes from a particular point of interest for you because you own a safari park in South Africa. How big a problem is poaching that made you want to develop this software?
Well, first of all, I never developed the software. I do own a park in South Africa, so I'm completely passionate about wildlife and rhinos and the atrocities surrounding rhino poaching. So I think being involved in surveillance with the events of AI and deep learning, for me, it was a case of I had to do something and apply the knowledge within my company to make sure that we could put an end to it.
Okay, so you didn't actually develop the software yourself, but you're involved in it and bringing it to people who need it.
Yes.
How does it work? Because I've been to Africa, and I'm lucky enough to have been on safari, and the expanse of the landscape and the sheer geography of Africa and where these wild animals are must make it extremely difficult to monitor anyone coming in and out of the area. It's hard enough to find the animals themselves, let alone the poachers.
Absolutely. So, you know, I think most VMS companies like Axxonsoft, like ourselves, we involved in safe city projects. So basically it's really like making a safe park, and most of the parks have perimeters around them. So we're saying, you know, embed the intelligent VMS software behind the camera. And with this particular software from Axon, it'll tell the difference between a human and an animal, and thus it becomes proactive rather than reactive. And that it's a complete force multiplier for the people on the ground, because now the rangers can know exactly where to go. So should a ranger be you know, doing a patrol around a park, they could be poaching on the top left, but the ranger's patrolling at the bottom right. Now, as soon as an alarm is triggered, immediately the control room says, okay, it's happened at camera 14, this is what's going on, and we have an immediate live feed. That also enables the rangers on the ground to know what they're dealing with. We can now see via this VMS software to say, okay, they're armed, they're carrying this type of weapons. You know, these syndicates are extremely well armed and extremely well equipped. They know exactly what they're doing, and they know exactly what they're coming for. So, you know, for Axxonsoft's side, we have really applied a lot into keeping the citizens of the world safe through our 150 safe city projects that we've been involved in. It's now time that it's our goal to make safe parks. You know, so we want our parks to be safe. The technology's there, and it needs to be used.
Yeah, you talk about the sophistication of the poachers and the fact that, you know, many of them have weapons now, obviously, to poach the animals, but, you know, there is the likelihood that they may attack rangers as well. What's the likelihood of poachers adapting to your way of working in terms of beating the technology and them advancing their techniques as you're catching up with them?
Okay, I'm happy that you brought that up, because no, I'm glad that you brought that up. I think it's going to take a lot for the poacher on the ground to catch up with our technology, because of the fact that our technology has embedded facial recognition, it has embedded license plate recognition if they're coming by via a vehicle. That's the first thing. And second of all, you can't get out of a field of view of a camera. Should you touch the camera, it has a tampering event. Should you defocus the camera, it has a tampering event, and it sends an immediate alert. And what is so powerful about this is our rangers on the ground are now able to know what they're going to face. Or they can say, don't send 2 rangers, send 5, because there's 10 people there. And being able to see what's happening, or what you're approaching, what type of scene you're approaching.
It's keeping the animals and the rangers safe.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, Colleen, really interesting to hear from you. Thank you very much, Colleen Glaeser there from Axxonsoft, who also owns a safari park in South Africa as well, and is busy keeping those animals safe. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Right, so let's have a look at the weather now. We've been talking about Hurricane Michael a lot today, but a little closer to home. Naz has the details for you.
Yes, for us, we've got a storm on its way. It's the third named storm of the season, named by Met Aaron. It's Storm Callum, and that's going to bring heavy rain and severe gales for tomorrow.
From a fresh coastal breeze to watching the sunset on the Australian outback.
Good morning. So Storm Callum is on its way for tomorrow morning, bringing heavy rain and severe gales for many northern and western parts of the UK and Ireland. Until then, it's not that bad out there this morning. It is rather cloudy, but it's mild. The north of Scotland, though, is sunny and cooler. There are showers around eastern and northern parts of England and the southwest of Scotland, and there are a line of heavy downpours across parts of Ireland as well. Now, both of these bands of rain and showers will be moving northeastwards throughout today. In between, there will be sunny spells.